everyone, Copter again. I cannot somehow fall asleep, so one more stream. By the way, I was doing testing of some ideas for our playthrough, so that's why you can now see 3 words in my menu, because one of them is the creative where I will be testing my ideas I will have in between of the streams, or maybe I would like to do on one of the streams as well in our main progress. So I have tested some things and also find out that my J or the recipe browser in that creative word showed me what I have saved on our playing word. So now I can somehow, transfer the ideas as a notes from one word to the other. So you will see more of them because we ended by the storage upgrade. And everything this, what you see on the right side after the storage upgrade, so from the induction smelter to the silicon, is actually what we will need to do on this stream. Ideally on this one. Because this way, we will bypass the need of the Ender IO to do electrical steel, and we will also get the way how to get these redstone wiring coils. So let's see how this goes, and let's aim for that because this will be energy heavy. But fortunately we have like 2 fully charged cubes, and after a while we will be able finally to connect them and have cables. So that's idea for now. Mechanism continues, and we also have some anode crystals, which is really good, but I would like to just swap them this way. So every empowered crystal is on the right side and the normal one is on the left side, so it's like this. Okay. But now finally let's move on to these. We have squeezer, we have carpenter, which is actually what we need. We have squeezer, we have carpenter, we got those 2. I need servo, I need fluid ducts, and I need a new room for these, so we will be building that. But now unfortunately I can only use one of the cubes because I still don't have any power cables, but we can make this work. Okay, we can make this work, and we will. I might start with the easiest part of the cable, which is actually getting induction smelter. And induction smelter is this, okay, this big recipe. Nothing too difficult, but we can do this. We need atomic resonator, which will be the most difficult part of the plan. Iron casing, golden electron cube, which is forestry again, for which you need this special fabricator, for which you need these. Hardened casing in carpenter, where you need water, diamonds, and sturdy casing. This will be brutal. Like, it's just, sturdy casing, which is this, and we have them. And then you need impregnated casing, which is like seed oil and this stuff. Then we need fluid ducts because I would like to do this automated through the squeezer to the carpenter. So fluid ducts are just copper plate and glass. Servo is again simple, it's just glass, some nuggets, and simple materials. So this is simple because we can, squeezer carpenter, we have these, so I can pop them away. I don't need the clockwork machinery anymore. I might just, use it like this. we will keep those. I still need some glass. I might have none, so we will go. But I need a sturdy casing, sure. No fermenter, no these items because this is okay. We have squeezer, we have carpenter, which we may use here. And I will do it like this, and maybe like this, because it's just for now. And I know how I can do it. I just need to make this one no. This one no. This one is an output. And this one is an output. So like this. Okay. Now I need my fluidax, which is just copper plate through the thingy, and I think that for copper plate I need to go back to the to the furnace, because I decided to scrap my idea of this energy. So we will enrich this. And I might be able to just melt it, and that's it. So 2 of the coppers. This will do the fluid ducts, and we need glass. So I need some sand. That's easy because we are in the desert. I'll take 2 directly because maybe we will find it handy next time. Having the bronze ready here is really good. We might use it one day. I actually might do it this way, and that's easier. That's actually easier. So, since I cannot sleep, we can at least progress with this mod pack. There's still a lot of things to do, and in fact, we will go for squeezer. To this one. So that's why we have fluid ducts. And we need servos, which is again glass. 2 redstones and some iron. We need iron and we need redstone. Okay. I'm not sure how long this stream will be because it's like a bonus one. Because although it's like 26, it's for me like 25 because I wasn't sleeping yet. So don't worry, there will be the regular stream for today as promised, or tomorrow, depending how you view the 25th, 26th. If you view the new day by sleeping or a calendar time or so on. But apart of that, we should be okay. So let me just do this. Let me grab my smelter energy, and we should have servo, which now should be able to function on the low profile, and we need a lot of seeds. Let me take 20 for starters, and let me squeeze them, and we should be ready to flood it with the seed oil. Cool. So that's this thing. This is semi-automated because we just input the seed oil and it's going around. This is fine, the fluid is transported. So we have the basics for doing the impregnated sticks, which we will need later on here. Okay, we have this part. We also need this, and we need this. So from one crystal we will get one dust through the crusher, and there is no better way than this. And at this point there is no better way. Okay, so we need the crusher, which I was expecting I wasn't in need of, but whatever. And that's why I'm really happy working against the cables, towards the cables, because this is nuts. So I will work towards silicon, which might take a while. But because of this and this, it's okay, because we just smelt this dust and it's fine. We just gonna smelt the dust, and that should give us energy we need. And the materials as well. Okay. Because, you know, this is like a late night, that's why I'm not doing some mundane, boring job or task like, you know, building farms and stuff like that, because that's what we will need to do too, and pretty soon. But I'm more likely okay with, you know, having it like that at this point. And we have, like, you know, silicon ready for combining steel to electrical steel. So that's this part done. And now we need to get, of course, to this one, but before that we need doing these and these. And these, because you need to power, of course, the other things, so like, oh, this way. Okay, now I see. Redstone gear is simple, just torches and wood. Four torches for redstones. And wood. We got wood here. And we should be able to make it like this. Okay. One of these. And two polished stones, which are from stone bricks. Okay. But we actually need two of these wheels, so let me make it again. And we need stone bricks, which means I need 4, and 4. One less, that's it. And for stone bricks, we again need to make it like this. To just, melt it to the stones. Oh, I need only 4, I'm stupid. Okay. And with this on, we have stone ready. And we will have the manual mill. Then we need this, which needs like these iron casings, which again needs working with the iron sheet metal, which then needs to work with other things and so on. So from now on it will be more interesting to work towards the final achievement. But we've got the mill, okay. Now you need coal generator, which needs iron casing, which needs hardened casing. But before that I will do the impregnated sticks, which is just wood through the carpenter. And we can do 2 sets, so only only like this, sadly. Because we don't have more water, but we will do more later on. We don't have the thing for doing stuff like that, so I need 5 buckets water and a sturdy casing and 4 diamonds to make some progression. So we will just get water from the ocean. Like I should make some, source nearby me, but that's fine. Considering we are just doing it, few times, so it's okay. But of course we will need to generate everything later on, and that will be the fun part. It's hardened casing. Oh, I can stop it by accident. Okay. Good to know. We can, later on do replicators with Enigmatica, but it's not what exactly I want to do right now. Now we have 10 electron cubes, which need this. And for that we need the impregnated casing, which needs 250 of the seed oil, which is 25 seeds. And meanwhile I might go, get some farming done, get more seeds from the wheat if I have some. I have just 9 wheat, that doesn't gonna help much. Yeah, this doesn't help much, okay, honestly. So let me just... Let me just do it like this at this moment. I think there aren't many ways, you know, to squeeze oil from the seeds, but well, this should do something. At least give me some of the seeds I need. I don't need those, and I need 8 of wood to finally produce my impregnated casing. And we can take a nap. Okay. Not exactly something I'm proud of that we don't have still a bed here, but that's what we can work with. 4 golds per one, I need 4 of these, which is 16, and that means I need 8 golds, which I again enriched in the chamber. And that's why I want the cables, okay? I want them so bad. Okay, let's enrich those. And after that we will of course need to upgrade the base too, because whatever happens, happens. And that should mean like 16 of our beloved gold. I might go see if I can melt 16. No, I cannot, so I will melt it by set of 8. Get gear. And that's it. And I need, I think, 3 or 4 glasses. 3 glasses, okay, so 1, 3. And I will melt these to create new material, which is glass, which we already saw earlier, but it's like new from the point of view of transforming center glass. And we have these, which now leads to this fun story of having like 8 times 2, 16 divided by 4 set of gold wheels, or you know, these like gears. And we need 4 to be exactly precise. And after that I think we can finally move to the next part. And it's possible that on this stream we will be also building part of new base. We might be fast enough to have enough time to do so. lily pads, an experienced pylon. Yay! Another pylon. Yay, that's so sweet. Okay, we've got this fabricator, okay. And we need it here, okay. It needs always material and these two work. Okay, it needs a liquid glass. Oh no. Oh no. It needs liquid glass. I'm not exactly happy about that one. And can I produce liquid glass by directly inputting sand into it? Would make my life way easier. I'm gonna verify that. No, of course. So, to make this we need tin electrodes. And we need iron sheet metal, which is just iron plates, which is just this. So, and I am making 4 of these, which I just need 2 irons for. And we are about to make iron casing, which goes with the part of the recipe. We need hardened casing again, which needs 4 of diamonds and 5 buckets of water. Okay. Okay, this will be interesting. With 5 buckets of water we can now make another sturdy casing, or whatever casing it is. The one from diamonds. And we will get only 2 of them. Okay. That's not good, but the 2 of them will be enough for the beginning. Okay. But I need 2 of the electron things, electron tubes. And we need 500 millibuckets of liquid glass. $500 millibuckets of liquid glass, okay. And 500 millibuckets of liquid glass means that I need somehow extract liquid glass from the seared furnace or seared drain. So maybe using the melter that will be task to figure out because I didn't count on that one. That we will need that, so that we need to figure out live now. At least it will be some part of fun. Okay, I need to figure out how I can get the liquid glass. Because these sheet metals are okay. But having need for a liquid glass isn't, so surely there is a way. But I don't think so that it will be that difficult. Because we can smelt it. I might try one thing, it's maybe too brave, but this will be interesting. How am I supposed to get liquid glass? Like I can melt glass to that. That's not the problem. So maybe making melter will solve the problem, because this will result in need of that, and then we can move on to these. And finally to do this one. So maybe creating melter will solve this, okay? But I'm not twice sure about that. I'm not twice sure about that one, honestly. Are we able to do it? Wait, are we? Are we able to move on this way? Because the same goes for this, we need these, so we need again liquid glass. And I would need only one, so are we able to do it? The way I'm intending to. Are we able to get the liquid glass this way? Like the only possible option for me is to try. I don't see any other option. So I need sand, gravel, okay, and clay, yeah. Or let me try something first. Maybe I'm able to do one more thing, but I would need create block of this and ingots of this to just hide my production and to use it actually to actually make it through. So that's this, emptying me this, and 3 would be enough. 3 would be enough to make a bucket. Am I able to claim a bucket like that? Am I able now to get my bucket from that? Let me test it. Let me test it if I'm able to claim liquid glass like this. No. This doesn't do what I need. So I might need something else. This doesn't work the way we are supposed to. Okay. So maybe the melter and then transferring it from melter to the freaking device will do the trick. But for the melter we need plenty of things from that from the tinker In other words, we need this, for which we need other things first. And since we don't have any spare grout and anything, we need to go get it manually again. And I forgot my shovel and tools to, you know, dig the thing. So let me go back once again. And I don't need my mattock, I need my shovel, which should be right here. And we need some sand, some gravel and some clay. Okay. We need 16 for the initial center, and we need 28 for the surroundings, which is 38, 44. I just misclicked on my van miner. No. That's not a good stuff. Like, it helped me a lot, but it's not good. Because it can ruin my nature here. Okay, we slept, and let me find some clay. Once we get clay, we can move on. That looks like a clay. And that looks like a clay. This time I, you know, pressed my for a purpose, because I was running low on air and stuff like that. So, you know, Eureka, 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 we are almost there. We should need 24 of each, making it 48, cool. Time to head for our base again. Where is our base of operation? Here. Okay. I was about to do one joke, but no, not today. Not today. And we should be fine because, yeah, 48 should be enough. It will take a long time to be ready, but that's fine. Okay. "48 will take a long time, but at least it will give us what we need. Hopefully achieving the melter, which will then help us to do the rest." Okay, so we have these, okay. And we, as I said, need a melter to get this, and to get melter we need one glass. One normal glass. I will buy one glass from sand chest, thank you. And that's it. I just need wait till this gets melted. We get melted, we should get melted glass, we should be able to port it to this one, and we should then be able to make these. So that should be working. For this is the second reason why we need the iron casing, so I cannot make this. But I should be able to work on these first. So yeah, let's make a resonator now. Doesn't seem that difficult. Just a bunch of redstone and stuff. 4 steel plates. A machine block which will hurt a little bit. But in the case we manage to work with the electron tubes, we should be able to make it work. If not, then it will be a problem. But if we manage to get to these, then it's fairly easy to make. So all that it depends on is coal coke, which we need in the number of 9. And I think I should make this one then. We can make some treated wood from that later on. But we are getting a block of this, and glass is simple. We just need to chisel it, so I will make second glass. And yeah. But maybe I can chisel the clear one to the Chinese form. Maybe I can just chisel this one. No. I would need a normal glass. Okay. Then making 4 steel plates, which is just melting steel into this. And I think I have some steel ingots somewhere, so that's not a problem. I'm just gonna need to melt them. And multitasking like this is maybe the only way how we can at least speed up a little bit this very complex task. I need some bread or baguette, or more likely grain, fruit and protein and dairy. Grain, protein and vegetable, not great. This gives me everything, okay. That's much better now. I might not need that many of them because I miscalculated by 4, and that means I can store this away if I had space. Yeah, if I had space. Okay, that was a stupid joke. But really, if I had space, I could make these. So yeah, not gonna complain, because it's my silly goose mistake not making them. Okay. And that's it. So I have 4 of these, which are these, then this is being worked on and that's being worked on as well. I will need some enriched obsidian, not obsidian, redstone, sorry. An enrichment chamber should work now. These should be fine. Once I will get this working, it will be fine, because this will be working and I can now get me some iron. Maybe 7 will be enough. And we should be fine with this as well, because this then needs this and that needs that. Fine. I will now craft this contraption and this contraption. Okay. And I should be able to make melter, finally. Okay. Now I should be able to output this. Somehow. Let me sleep next to my machinery. The buzzing and humming sound is calming, and we still need to heat this. Okay. And maybe block of lava will fix it. Let me get one bucket to see if I may use this as the, source for my heater. No. So now we need to know how to hit the melter, which will require some reading, and we should have book about that here. And I will borrow for a while my tank. I'm lazy to make second one because of this. And with this I should be able to make this and that. Now making it like this. I will borrow those two cables. I'm lazy to make new ones, and we should be able to make it like this. Okay, that's too hot. Okay, I'm able to make liquid glass. That works perfectly fine, but it doesn't get into the fabricator. So let me get tin, let me get redstone. And let me see why. Let me see why it does what it does. It's missing the liquid resource, but I'm trying to give it the liquid resource. Hello. Why it want fresh? Why does it want fresh one? Why this happened to me? Okay, this isn't good. There is some broken thing, and I knew I shouldn't be doing it, but whatever. Let's see the damages. Let's see the freaking damages. Oh, it creates them by itself. Okay. Okay, I see now. And these ones are from gold. Okay, this was scary. This was way too scary, honestly. I've lost a little bit in damages, but not too much. Okay, phew. But that scared me, okay? That explosion scared me. Seeing I didn't lost much is okay. And we know that I cannot go with liquid hot stuff through the fluid ducts because it breaks them. And I haven't started with these, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I could have been far, far away right now. Okay. This happens. Well, you know. We've learned the hard way that this shouldn't be done as we did. And cheers, everyone. But okay, this just needs sand. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And I need some gold. Okay. And some redstone. And I should take some tin. crushed. Baked, yeah, working with one factory only is a little bit slow, but it's the most effective thing I can do right now. We have the way to make this at this moment, so let me just craft it like that. That's the iron casing. I have this, I have that. Okay. For the resonator that takes a long time, we have the coal generator which needs just cobblestone, coal and the casing, so that will be fast. Because this kind of generator is required for me to even be able to start with actual additions. And we also need to start with other things and getting here and there. I will wait with the choices, but we managed to recall generator, which is for this thing, and then we need these reconstructors, which are just some plates, and these laser lenses. Nothing too difficult. Let me just do 5 more of these. Yes, yes, yes. We can use them here and for other things as well. In the end it will be important, but for now 2 are enough. I will use this crafting table as my temporary storage. I've said I need more things to be crafted. That something will be problem. Oh, machine block. I need iron electron tube, which is 5 of iron. And 5 of iron is just 5 of iron, which I should have in my possession here. And I don't even have the glass on me. Okay, so once again, let's go down. Let me see where I put my glass. Here. We have iron casing for this, and we need sturdy casing and polished stone. Polished stone is just stone. And the last thing I said was sturdy casing, which we have in the inventory. So yeah, let's just go this way. Make this one work. Make this one work. That's cool. Now I need some osmium. We have tin, so let me do this. Let me then, once we get the stone, do the osmium first, because there's just 2 of them, and then we will do the tin. I need to be systematic now. I need to be a little bit systematic here. free of the machine blocks, that's okay. Now we will pulverize the tin. I need enrichment chambers with these. And now I should need just some redstone, which I need 8 of, so I will take one here, split it and send it. So that's it everyone, we are moving forward. And that's this way, use them, make these, 2 of them right now, thank you. Machine block is what I need. Then I need other things, but I'm not gonna dive into that at this moment because we need other things. So I need first plates, I should have those. I should need one more block of glass and that's it. One more block of glass and that's it. Because we just got this, I can take one sand here. And we know the valuable lesson that molten glass is very hot. It burns, it explodes, and it can be deadly. I need to free the spots, so that's this. We created math which might be helpful, but at this point, no. And regarding of this, we have finally achieved that, and I can burn this, giving me one last item I need to craft my resonator. And we have resonator to make one specific thing. I need resonator with grid power and these, okay? 4 of them to be precise. And you need to do this 4 times. Freaking 4 times we need to turn these to, you know, get these work. And because of that, we can, you know, reach what we need, which normally costs more than 16 energy, but because of our RF heating, we can do it right now. In fact, we achieve first part of cables. That's it. Because if you remember now, the first part of the cables is this. We need basic coils now. We need a lot of other things as well, but you know the drill. We can craft this, we just need 4 steel plates, we have iron casing, we have golden electrons, so golden electrons, iron casing. We need this, which is glass pane, and 4 iron ingots. So new iron. May I paint glass panes directly? And where did I put them? Where are my glass panes? I remember having 9 of them, so looking for number 9, which doesn't help a lot actually, so maybe I will just, oh, I have them here. Let me get a red dye. Must be red, so yeah. Not gonna take a plant from my portal, but I might do so eventually, so yeah. Because there are no freaking plants, as you can see. Red plants, to be precise. I can take these with me because Botania will need it later on. And I don't see any red plants for red dye, which is unfortunate. I need some meat, so sorry cow, but I had to eat something. You were in my way. Nothing personal in that. And yeah, nothing personal. But I haven't found any red plants, so I will need to take one from the portal. Making me a little bit sad because I wasn't planning on dismantling my gateway to Twilight. But in the end I have to, so at least I will take the side way. Let's hope I can paint paints and I don't need... Oh, I need full glass, okay. I need full glass, so let's take 8, sorry, 8. And we are slowly progressing towards our final goal. Slowly but surely, which makes me kinda happy. I know how I might call this for re-upload to YouTube. Maybe something like Kabooom will do the trick. And then doing this one will be okay-ish. There is just this which will need something, later on, but that's fine. So we still need these thermonic fabricators regardless of our position. That's fine, because then I will be able to melt the remaining paints I don't need, so yeah. It's okay. Just come on, we need to move on. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum dum. That's it. Now I need 4 of these to make a lens. And I need 4 of these, which is again 4 steels, which I will drive through my little device here, which I will return to full condition, making these plates, and the plates resulting in us having everything. On our way back we will capture 1 redstone from the storage, and we can move on that. Okay. And I might somehow, start planning the first automations, not like big ones, because we still don't have the computing to automate the procedure. But maybe I should be able to somehow send the items and liquids back and forth between devices. Because we have servos, we have the ducts, so it should be fine. But I'm not sure if I want to do it, because later on I will be doing it in the ME system and I will be doing new types of cables and stuff like that, so maybe might wait with that, because it might be much more effective for me to just do something else. So making lens, thank you. Now making this, thank you. So we have this, which we need. We also need gold generator, and that seems to be it. Okay. So we now can make the middle part. We can create impregnated sticks, although we need 9 of them, so we definitely need to create more. But the base thing is that we can, work with these now and make what we need. I might not need these 2. Let me just put them here. Let me take the nap. because this one soon breaks, so it frees my slot in inventory. Or I may try to fix these by, yeah, combining them. Thank you. Two new books, they are back. We have machine boxes, we got this, we got that, okay. Let's make the big deal. We need this. We need this, for which we need one of these, two of these, this and that. Because sand is just, we go out, we take 2 sands and we have it. So let's start with that. Okay? First 2 items crafted. Thank you. I am serious. We crafted first 2 items. Gathered sand. Now we need one of these, which is Invar. And we know that Invar is nickel and iron. Okay. And we need foreign goods, so that means 3 and 1, I guess. Let me see, Invar ingot. Oh, 2 and 1 to create 3. Okay, so I need to create 6, which means I need 4. I need 2 and I need 1 nickel. Okay. We are slowly getting there. I'm really happy about the progression so far, and this makes it just perfect. But next time it will be more peaceful, working on the farms, setting up, you know, farming setup for animals, gardens and stuff like that. Okay, that's this. And that's that. So, having iron, having nickel, having Invar. Then I need copper gear, which I need 8 of. Copper, which need 4 of these ores. I will go create my Invar first, because that's what I can do. And meanwhile I can just do it like that. Because next time we need to go get some basalt, we will get some marble, and we will be working on our base, on our farms and everything. Because we also need to live somewhere, so that's why I'm, like, you know, thinking about extending the base, because I have more machinery, more things to work with, and that also means I would like to maybe compact things more effectively. Because this is again getting to the chaos stage. Okay, we have enough of buckets of lava in that, that's fine. 2 copper gears. So we have Invar, we have copper, fine. So only the middle part left. That's easy. We will do the coil, we will do the casing, which will be the hardest part. But we should be able to encompass it everything, so let me do it like this. I will get me some Invar from that. Fine. That's this. we have invar gear, we have copper gears. Now this, we need gold through that. One is enough, so let me craft some gold. I know one is enough, so I will do just one, but yeah, the principle is the same. The style, the machine, everything works the same way. So I will do it like that, create golds. One of them I will directly transmute through the enrichment chamber to just work the way I need to. Okay, let me get this one here for now. I will also hide these here, and that should be it. So, last segment, machine frame, which needs 4 enoric crystals, iron casing, machine frame, engineering block, machine case, and device frame. Device frame is copper gear, glass, and tin. So again we are running in the circles, and again we need this. So now I need this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. To show you how simple these machines are, I need of this, and yeah, that's it. Now I need iron ingot. I will do directly more of them because we need more. And again we are in this pickle situation, so to get device frame it's okay, but to get these I need machine frame, I need this, which requires uranium, I need this, and I need that. So yeah, we are able to get the cables, but it won't be that easy. We just need to do this part now, just to be able to produce these. Honestly, I want to cry now. I want to cry right now. Okay, these are choice rewards. I will leave them for later, but in mechanism I can actually claim loot chest. In actual editions I can actually claim loot chests, which might be helpful. we get some draconic core crystals, which is cool. And he can farm plants, so that's amazing. We have, you know, way how to automate farming, and that's what we need to. But we need more of these, of course, so at least having one is good. Because this will be the pain. Okay. But I'm getting ahead of myself again. We can use the Empowerer now, which will lead to other things, but that's okay, that's too far. And we need, of course, think about getting as much as possible for this, okay, for this machine frame. We can create iron casings, no big deal. Machine case, it's just stone, machine casing, and things from that. Machine frames are just some pink slimes. Which is the last thing we don't know how to create, so I might take these if they are in the reward. But we have 4 Enori crystals we need. So let me drop them here. I will put the rest into my inventory. And that's it. Okay. Everything seems okay-ish, I would say. Only trouble are in these, so yeah. Maybe machine frame would be perfect to take. But I don't have these, so iron casing, advanced machine casing, and heavy engineering block. Like this will help me because, you know, I need both of them, and getting like rubber is fairly easy. Reinforced stone is fairly easy. But I'm not ready for doing these, so maybe the advanced ones will help me because I can create these, okay? This isn't problem. This is problem, but we don't have that as a reward, so I will take the advanced casings and that's it. Right. I need rubber in precision sawmill. Yeah, I need precision sawmill now. And I need some rubber, which means I need 4 of these times 2, which is 8. And I need reinforced stone, which is just grout, andesite, and clay dust, which is just crushed dust. Okay. I have 4 grouts, that's cool. Then I need the andesite and the clay, right? Oh, I can take any stone, fine. So 4 stones. I will need one coal elsewhere. I make 16 from one set, so it's fine. So maybe I don't even need them, maybe I have some reinforced stone elsewhere. But I don't see any, so I will craft it regardless. Okay. Oof. I was planning, to stay online just for a while, but it's already 4 AM and I might leave it for next time. I need clay, okay. Yeah, we will leave it here. I need to take some rest, although I'm not that tired, I need to take some rest and that, yeah. So here's the clay. Back to my base, back to the macerator in the IC2, which is one of the things I cannot, do in the mechanism, but it's okay, we don't need it in bulk, so I can live with that. I will use that one freaking coal to power it, and that's it. This should give us the first of machines we need. I'm not even sure why I'm crafting it like twice, but whatever. I put macerator away. Oh no. Can I? No, it's just that way, so I need to macerate it. Okay. I need to macerate it, so let me just take him out. And take me some nap. Okay. We should be ready. We should be way more than ready, and craft these, okay. Have the machine case here. And I will craft these in 2 as well, because this will give me 4. This will give me 2 again, but we know this recipe, and this one is the only problematic one, so yeah. Okay, this leads to this, which I will do later on. I'm not gonna claim that. And RF2s and stuff like that. Okay, so this is choice reward again. To go to extra utilities, which is like, you know, the reason to be did these things, so yeah, maybe later. And maybe next time, because next time we will be doing base extending and finishing cables, because we need plenty of these to get this and to get that. So yeah, copper, glass, tin. I might be able to do these, but I will wait, because as I said, I'm tired, and we will do it next time on Minecraft stream. So yeah, this is okay, and yeah, we moved a little bit closer, but as we discovered, this journey takes way longer than expected. So these are the plans for the next time, to get the cables, and that's about it. So, for now, leaving it as it is. Thank you for being there, raiding someone, but I think no one will be online this time. We will check it and we will see. See you in the afternoon on my Tomb Raider stream, most likely Tomb Raider stream, and thank you for being there.